Hey, good morning. This is Google's Fish Room. Haven't done a video in a little while. I've kind of been moving some things around. I took the dividers out of the tanks that I had them in. Had a couple of bettas pass away, so I kind of moved some of the smaller ones to the bigger tanks, etc., etc. This had this is the 15 gallon. It's actually on the floor. Well, it's on a rack that's close to the floor, I should say. I usually have the Pristella Tetras in this one. I said that right instead of calling them Priscilla Presleys. But anyway, I cleaned this out, took everybody out, put them in a different tank. I'll show you that in a few minutes. Left the coolie loaches, which are about 6 in here. You can see them. Oh, there they are. Going crazy. I just fed everybody. Even with them in there, even though they're fairly active, I wanted something else. These are, well, they were there a second ago. There. I have 7 zebra danios. They're very common in the aquarium hobby. Actually, they were very popular, very common, very easy to find, and very cheap, even back when I was probably 5 or 6 getting into this hobby. And believe it or not, because I haven't, they're a little active for me in a different situation. To me, this is appropriate because this is lower to the ground. This is there's the floor. This is, I can't get down on my hands and knees and see these, so you're seeing them from a distance. So there, you still have some activity in there. And they're only at Pet Supermarket. They're $1.09, for goodness sakes. I mean, what fish is close to $1? None. So they're very inexpensive. No, and they will not die. I mean, back in the old days, these are the fish you bought to put in your tank to cycle it before, all these other additives and things, dechlorinators and blah blah blah, were even created. These guys just wouldn't die. So they were what you put in and got your tank cycled, etc., etc. You either threw them out or kept them or whatever, depending on the situation. They are a little tense. They're not a slow-moving fish, as you can see. They're back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, very much like the coolie loaches at the moment. But I thought they'd be perfect for this particular tank, just to give it some activity. I did buy a new piece of Anubias on wood. For those of you that aren't familiar with this, Pet Supermarket carries these. This is an extra large one, which is gorgeous. It is $15.95, 16, let's say 17 with tax. It sounds expensive, but the wood has been underwater for ages, so it does not leak tannic acid. The plant has been attached to it. As you can see, the roots are huge. So the plant has been on this piece of wood for a very, very, very long time, because the Anubias, as you should know, are pretty slow growing. So anyway, this is a gorgeous piece. So for $18, $17, $18, I mean, this plant will almost outlive you. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm going up to the top one here. Now this used to have 2 bettas in it. It used to have a divider in the middle. I have moved things around a bit. Personally, I like it. I have not put any fish. For those of you that might be not aware of, Pet Supermarket has a Black Friday sale the day after Thanksgiving, where all their fish, there's a cat betta that, there he is. Anyway, I'm sorry. The sale is coming up in a couple weeks, and all their fish are going to be 50% off. So you might want to think about that. I certainly am. I've taken the fish that were, well, actually the bettas. I took one betta out, put him in a different tank, and then left this one in here, moved things around. Well, I took him out while I was moving things around. But anyway, all these are Anubias. Not much is in the ground. There might be a little bit of a crypt over here and a crypt somewhere over here. Anyway, the point is, most of these are Anubias on wood. I think it's very pretty. I plan on buying a large school of white skirt tetras. I think they'll show up beautifully in this tank, which is kind of dark. And I'm going to be doing that on Black Friday when they're 50% off. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Now, I'm not sure we're going to see the big girl over here, but this is her tank. I've got a female betta in here. Let's see if I can eyeball her. Sometimes when she sees me, she comes out of this cave. No. Well, there she is. Okay, now this is a female betta. She is a crown tail. You will see the spikes in just a minute when she turns sideways. There we are. I think she's gorgeous. She is literally bigger than the male Paquette I have next door to her. Look at those spikes. Red and blue, light blue on top, dark blue with some red on that bottom fin. Isn't she pretty? She's huge though. For a female, she is just massive. Anyway, a male crown tail would have much, much, much longer fins. So anyway, she's a beauty. She was over in this little, let's film her just a little bit more here. Okay, this is her tank. This is a 5-gallon. It's planted up nicely. Has this large structure here, which is a cave. A big, big cave. Almost takes up the whole tank. And there's a piece of wood on top here that okay, right over here is the tank she was in. This is a 2.5. This now has the little red girl over here. She also is a crown tail. Hard to see her right now in all her glory. She's sometimes very pretty. But anyway, this is her tank. It's a 2.5, but I like to, for those that criticize me for having anything in a 2.5, number one, you can see the scale she is. She's very small. Seems to like this. As you can see, it's planted up nicely. There's a cavey thing going on there. There's just a lot of things she can do in here. She is not upset. She seems to enjoy it. And once again, no, I would not put a full-blown male betta in a 2.5-gallon tank. But I think for a small female, there she is. This is fine and dandy. Okay, we're going to try to move along here. This is my now Guppy tank. It's a 20 long. I've got 5 different types of females. There's 3 right in front of you. Another one. There's a male in the back there with the big tail. He is called a Moscow blue or Russian blue, depending on who you're buying from. Most of his body is black or dark blue. There he is. I was going to say that's not 2 of them, that was a reflection. So I have 5 females and 1 male at the moment. If you look carefully, you can see, well, I don't know if you can see them. They're pretty tiny. I have a lot of babies in here. I had the hardest time getting my fish to make babies, and there's some new ones right there, those itty bitty things. And then all of a sudden it happened, and they're all over the place. There's a little bit bigger ones from a previous, like that, these, from a previous hatch. And the females I'm very pleased with. Very pretty. Very pretty. As you can see, she's pregnant again. There's the male. Okay, well, as I said, there's 5, there's babies everywhere of different litters. Okay, we're going to back up. This is a 20 long. I think it's a very pretty tank. I'm very happy with what I've done to it. A lot of planting, a lot of wood. And this piece just, it didn't seem to get on anything else, but this piece is covered in moss, which I am just thrilled with. It hasn't gotten long and stringy and nasty looking. It stayed pretty short and nice. And I thought it was excellent because of the babies. I wanted them to have a place they could hide, and also they can get in there. You can see one picking some food now. You know, the food would get caught in there, and they can pick it at their leisure. You can see a whole group of them right there. I do have some, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Bumblebee gobies. I think they're just cutest things. Should be several in there, but there's, as you can see, a lot of hiding places. Okay, we're going to try to move along here because I'm talking too much. Okay, this, almost everything in this room has been changed a bit. Let's see if I can brighten that up. No? Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Psychedelic for a minute there. This is a Calico twin-tail betta. Oops. There. Very pretty. A lot of black on him. I really like that. I've put him in here since you saw him, I believe. I rearranged the wood, took out the divider. I'm liking that. This is what I call normal 10, normal 10 gallon. You know, just a typical 10.5 back, 12 inches high, 20 inches long, blah, blah, blah. Okay, there you are. Okay, this is my orange, I call him the orange boy. Look at those colors. Purple around the exterior of the body, orange inside, orange fins. Absolutely gorgeous. Getting some white spots on his head and back. Yes, he's in here alone. I'm buying him some ghost shrimp today, along with several other tanks. Help do the cleanup. He has two autosynclus algae eaters in there. He has two, I don't see anybody right now, but he has two coolie loaches. Now over here is my little girl, also in a 2.5. Okay, where'd she go? Oh, there she is. She's the one, I have never seen one like her before. She's absolutely gorgeous. She is a veiltail female. Now, there's a lot, the veiltail males are very common. That's normally what you're buying for like $5 when you buy a normal betta. Well, she's just not wanting to come down today. Anyway, this is her tank, cleaned it up. I'll try to make this a fast story. She's getting to be a pretty big girl. There she is. She's just gorgeous. I'm sorry you're not seeing her very much today. There she is. Hey, are you leaving? Yeah. Okay. Hope you have a good day. Love you. Bye-bye. Okay. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, okay. I had some deaths and therefore some openings in other tanks. Took her out, put her in this tin before I put this one in there. She did not like it, stayed up in the top corner, wouldn't move. So I took her out. I had an opening in this tank. Put her in here. Did the same thing for days. Just stayed up in the back corner. Was not very happy. As you can see, the orange boy is. But anyway. So, put her back in here, and she's been normal ever since. Like I said, she's up top looking for food, I think. But anyway, that's her tank. This is another 10 top fin, what am I calling it? Darn it. Column. Okay, column tank. Well, let me back up and let you see this a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to finish this up pretty quickly. We've got, I added some more, actually like 18 total. I had 6 neon tetras in here. You can hardly see the darn things. They're all, when they're not feeding, they're hiding, which I don't quite understand. I might rearrange their tank, see if I can change that behavior. Here's the purple guy over here. Got him at the exact same time I got the orange one. They're the same type, twin tail, half moons, absolutely gorgeous. Look at those colors. Oh my God. Now those two were bought at, let me clarify this, Pet Smart, and were only $7.99. So that they do give good deals on the bettas, unless you get what they call a fancy one over there. But I don't know what else would be fancier than him. But anyway, now here we have the Priscilla tetras. They're very hard to see. When they're not feeding, they are hiding. You can see them in the back there. I think they're cute as a button. But anyway, they've been moved over here from that first tank we looked at. It has a couple autocinklus in it, also coolie loaches, and that's going to be it. We're going to end on the 75, which has a lot of tannic acid in it. It's got my twin platinum angels in it and a whole bunch of other things, and we're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to scoot back over here and end on this one. Thanks again. Have a great day, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Take care of yourselves. This is Ogle's Fish Room signing off. Bye-bye.